Mike Moore Media.
Good morning from Mike and Annette. Hi, sweets. Hey, good morning to you.
Good morning.
What were you saying?
Nothing.
You can't? All right.
Nothing.
Last minute comments in the last second there. Remind me, we'll pick up on that later. It's our President's Day edition of the program. We did not take today off. A lot of people did, I think. But dedicated as we are, here we are with another phone-in program, and we're taking your calls live right now, as we do every Monday morning at 11. Here's the number, 336-932-1881, 932-1881. If you'd like to phone in, be a part of our program today. A little cold, isn't it?
It is a little chilly.
As you came from house to studio
Still
here.
Still no snow, just rain. I'm watching the AccuWeather.
Yep. Yeah, you're facing the TV as I'm facing you here, so. But I don't think you're going to see any snow.
No.
There may be a chance.
Wow.
I think Thursday of some snow in the forecast.
8 inches somewhere.
Yeah, it's
Indiana.
there's been a lot of snow other places, but not here. Excuse me. All right, the number again, 336-932-1881.
Reidsville, an inch of freezing rain.
And, you know, a lot of people still without power. I'm going to check in a minute and see where we are on all that. But as you were just coming in the studio, this is breaking news here. Breaking stew news. Rusty Dash Shannon Gray. I'm seeing they've just posted, it's early to advertise, but a sellout is in store. Broken Paddle Stew Company. That's Boy Scouts of America Troop 566. Having a stew Saturday, March 20th, around 9 a.m., $7 a quart. Help send a scout to summer camp. After last year, they deserve it. So there you go. So he just put that up. Rusty just put that up just a little bit ago. So we wanted to get the word out to you as fast as we could. So there it is. All right. So go to their Facebook page, Rusty Shannon Gray, and you'll get that information. And you can contact them. People are already putting in the orders.
So they're going to get to go to summer camp?
Hopefully. That's what they're looking for. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm sure they would like to do that for sure. All right. I've got a couple of things I wanted us to talk about while we're waiting on your phone calls, folks. Annette's already said we're not going to be here a long time. We don't get any phone calls.
We're not going to milk this show today.
Milk. Leche. I wanted to talk about Blissful Ridge. We had another meal the other night. The one last night was canceled. Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's right, yeah. Heard from my friend Randy this morning.
Their loss.
It certainly was. I started to send him some pictures, but I thought, well, that would just be...
Kind of...
That would be in your face.
Well, they're posted.
I did post them, though, because I got in touch with Jarrett and want to make sure it's okay to put those up because they were embargoed until after last night's dinner. We were there Friday night. But, yeah, it was good. And a fun time was had by all.
It was a lot of food.
Boy, we brought some home. First time we've ever done that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because they normally don't let you do that.
No. Because you eat it all.
Yeah, because there's, not that much food.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of food.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not.
But it's spread out over.
Yeah, it's not
7 courses.
Not set up so you would be able to bring anything home.
So they brought us the containers, and we did that and shared that with our son Scott. So he's probably chowing down on some chicken. But yeah, that last platter was just filled with the main platter there. Oh, my goodness, all kinds of meats and root vegetables and all of that. We're talking about Blissful Ridge Art and Wedding Venue home of the Blissful Palate Catering. You got to give the whole name, or it's not official.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We just say Blissful Ridge. We're not legal, probably. Blissful Ridge Art and Wedding Venue. That's how it is on Facebook. So you can check it out that way. Home of the Blissful Palate Catering. But, planning special events, a wedding perhaps, then you need to check with the Blissful Ridge Art and Wedding Venue. Okay. We enjoyed it, though.
It was quite nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Already down for the March Seder meal. And we've checked that out. Not too sure about that shank bone. It's but we did our homework on that over the weekend about Seder meals for Passover. So we're trying to bone up, shank bone up on things like that. So we'll be ready for next month. Okay. All right. I did want to mention Platinum Cuts before we do anything else this morning. Rockingham County's newest barbershop and beauty salon in the former Eden Mall. That's now Eden Venture Business Park down on what was the old Belk end. You can go in from the parking lot side, front parking lot, look for the red awning and the barber pole that will be going round and round, and you get inside and you'll save today if you're a senior citizen. This is their first Senior Citizens Day. They're going to be doing that every Monday, 9 to 5. Haircuts, $10. Roller set, $25. You need a roller set?
They still do that?
They do, yeah. Yeah, I had to ask the other day exactly what is a roller set. I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about. So they got it. Haircuts, $10. Roller sets, $25 at Platinum Cuts. Senior Citizens Day every Monday in Eden Venture Business Park. COVID guidelines strictly enforced. Tim Dickerson, the owner, he will not let you come in the shop if you don't have your mask on. So they're cleaning and doing all the stuff they're supposed to do. Okay, I guess that's, you thought that was a thing in the past, roller sets? But
I didn't know that's what it was called. I've never heard it called roller sets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, apparently that is. Yeah. All right, I'm going to give the number again, 336-932-1881, if you'd like to join us on the program. The lines are open. Well, we have one line, but that line is open. Okay.
Okay, people.
All right, Annette's getting anxious. She's ready to get in and get breakfast.
What, 6 more minutes?
Oh, we're going to 11:15.
That's what I thought.
All right.
That's what you said.
Okay. Well, I'll rush right along here while we're waiting on calls. This is a story from News and Record yesterday. Here's a picture of the kitty, kind of give you a little visual here.
What did that little kitty do?
Well, the little kitty, I don't know if this kitty did anything or not.
If this is a sad story, I don't.
No, this is a good story. It's a good story about people and their ex-lovers. A Maine animal shelter raising money by selling negative advertising at the bottom of litter boxes, where their cats will relieve themselves on the written names of people whose ex-lovers are looking for revenge. So it's a fundraiser for the Humane Society, Waterville area in Maine. They'll write your ex's name on a piece of paper, put it says in one of our finest litter boxes, and then our cats will get to work. So our felines promise to cover your number one ex and plenty of number two. Oh, gee whiz. That's what the ad says on the shelter's Facebook page. All proceeds will benefit our residents. So that was a Valentine's
That's
promotion.
Very newsworthy.
It certainly is. Okay, so I thought you probably missed that. All right. Well, I wanted to talk about, I don't want to do all the talking. Have you got something?
No, not really. I'm half asleep.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
sorry.
the other half. So put us together and we're asleep.
Yeah.
Might be putting
what else you want
listening.
to talk about?
Well, I woke up this morning thinking about this, and I owe you an apology, speaking of Blissful Ridge, because I didn't give you an opportunity to vote in the production little play we had the other.
That's fine, because it didn't make a blooming bit of sense to me. I'm sorry. I hope Jarrett's not listening.
He might be. He might be.
Ja-
But Jarrett, it was confusing.
Jarrett, I'm
confusing.
sorry, but
We love the food, but that was a little confusing.
I've never done one of those mystery,
Theaters, dinner theater.
and it was not what I expected.
No,
and
no.
it was very weird. It was,
But
I could not get into it.
but I had one of the parts, and I didn't give you an opportunity, and I feel terrible about that.
No, you asked me, and I said no.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
All right. So you're okay with that?
It was just strange, and
It was-
it was hard to hear because everybody was
Yeah.
so far apart. With the COVID.
I tried to
restrictions
project
and-
in my part, but people were talking really softly down on the other end of the room, and you couldn't hear them.
I would have had no idea who to vote for as the
Who did it?
the murderer.
Who done it? Who done
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Well, I didn't either. That's when when he asked, and who was that guy? He was the detective, wasn't he? The inspector, I guess.
I would have voted for you because you kept saying, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I did not kill him.
Well, it wasn't me. So,
No.
okay. All right. So I didn't want to, mess up there and not give you that
It
opportunity.
might be fun if, everybody could be,
Yeah,
in
we
a
didn't do the
room.
social distancing thing.
yeah, but it was just, the whole atmosphere,
Yeah.
everybody being so far, it just,
Yeah, it took away.
yeah,
It certainly did. Okay. All right. Well, I want to talk about some big name people. Let's go first with, and I can do this in just about a minute or less. Meghan and Harry, you heard the good news?
Are they divorcing or having a baby?
They're having their second child.
Okay.
Are they divorcing?
Well, I mean, you never know.
One of her dad's letters surfaced again. No, they're having their second child, and I think I read that this one will be, if it's a boy, will be Archie will be 2 in May. The first one will be eighth in line. So it's we don't have to worry about that.
Well, he'll never make it.
No, probably not. Let's see here. Larry King, recently left us, and now information has come out on his will. Have you heard about this?
No.
Well, he was married to his last wife. I don't know he was married how many? A lot of times.
8.
He married 8 times.
But they were separated.
They were separated,
Or divorced,
but
or
they were divorced. Yeah, they divorced and then got remarried and divorced again. Something weird. But they had been married 22 years. So you'd think she'd get a little something out of this union. But a handwritten will has now surfaced, and he's leaving everything to his children, split between all the children. $2 million. $2 million.
That's all?
I'm surprised, aren't you? You would think Larry King would have
$2 million?
$20 million. Maybe
I would think
that's
he'd be
nothing
worth a
in
lot.
Hollywood.
No, that's
it's
nothing.
it's a lot to me and you.
Well, yeah, but that's pocket change.
Yeah, $2 million.
That's pathetic.
And split among the children, they're probably going to be disappointed. They're not going to get a whole lot.
Well, I don't know how many children. I know we had 2 boys by her.
I think maybe 3 or 4 total.
Well, that's
Larry.
That's peanuts.
Larry, I'm surprised. What happened to all that money? Okay, he died of sepsis.
Really?
Yeah, I just read that over the weekend. Okay, so there's our Larry King story and our Royals story. And I've got another name to drop here, Brian Moynihan. He's a CEO at Bank of America, and I'm feeling sorry for him today because he has taken a $2 million cut in his compensation. According to securities filing.
That's how much Larry was
That's
worth.
right.
I mean, really?
That's right. Yeah, and Brian had his paycheck cut that much. All righty, his pay for last year was $24.5 million.
That's
but he Charlotte-based bank saw a drop in earnings from $27.4 billion in 2019 to $17.9 billion last year. So it's all based, how he gets paid on how much the bank is making and all kind of stuff. So they cut his compensation there by $2 million. I hope he's going to be okay.
Why does anybody need that kind of money?
Boy, that's unbelievable when you hear that kind of stuff. All righty, our time is just about up. If we want to get out at 15 minutes, you want to?
Yeah, no need just hanging around.
We're going to finish it right now. All right. Well, I don't know if we can make it in 15 now because we've only got a few seconds. So I'll remind everybody about the Rockingham County Board of Commissioners regular meeting